Delusional, a Roblox story game that quite literally almost made me cry. That said, this video will go over sensitive topics such as self-harm, so please click away if you don't wish to view. This video did take a lot of time and effort to make, so if you want to support me, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Also, join the Discord, link in bio and description. Thank you. Anyways, sit back, relax, and enjoy the full overview of the Roblox game, Delusional. Before we do get into the actual gameplay part of the video, let's start with some background information on the game. Made on April 28th, 2024, or at least released on that date, by the developer Linux, this game currently has around 500,000 visits, with a steady current player count of about 150 to 400 players at any given time. There are 3 badges in the game, with no more expected to come out. After doing some research, there is expected to be a sequel game that has an unknown release date. The game does have a maturity level of moderate, which is to be expected with the overarching theme of this game to be suicide and self-harm. Some Linux even put a warning that reads as shown.
Warning: game is not suited for a younger audience. Refrain from playing the game. If you're easily disturbed, game depicts sensitive scenes and covers dark topics.
Even so, this game does cover some really important things, and these things need to be discussed even in real life. Now let's continue on to the gameplay part, where things slowly start to get really disturbing. The game starts with a black screen with text that reads,
Delusional. A delusional person believes things that couldn't possibly be true and lives in a world created by its own imagination.
This screen is constant no matter what ending you are trying to get. We continue the game with a shot of a neighborhood, then a house, presumably the house that we the player live in. We enter the house and greet our mom, who is about to do some shopping while we stay and do chores. The screen cuts to a player, us, playing some sort of computer game. We apparently really liked the game and lost track of time. We realized that we were supposed to do some chores and get up to do them. They are pretty simple, ranging from cleaning up clothes in our room and taking out the trash to cleaning dishes in the kitchen. Our mom finally comes home and we greet her once more. She asks us to help her in the kitchen and we do just that. After, we get bored and wander around the house before we get tired and want to go to bed. Now, this is where things take a dark turn. We seem to be in our house, but it's daytime, so we are definitely in a dream, as when we presumably fell asleep, it was nighttime. We decide that we want to play some video games and head over to our room. We enter a cutscene where we see someone at a desk doing something on a computer, and we yell at them. They turn around, and it happens to be our brother, and he tries to explain himself, but we are not having any of it. We realize that he deleted files of a game that we are working on. Later, we realize that this is not the case. However, he claims he didn't do it. We yell at him to get out of our room. He leaves. We sit at our desk and ask why. Why would he do that? We decide that we need to take revenge and come up with the idea to find his failed exams that he failed at school and show them to our mom. We end up finding them in his drawer, and we take them to her. The screen cuts to us watching our mom scolding our brother, saying things like, "You are the worst child a mother could have asked for, and I wish you weren't born in the first place," which in my opinion is taking it a bit too far. Like, way too far. Like, come on, it's some failed test, it's not the end of the world, and it's really not that big of a deal to be saying these things and taking it this far. But that is my opinion. Our mom banishes him to his room, saying, "Let me never see you again." The screen cuts again, and we are now in our own room. We say, "It's his own fault," and the screen cuts again. It's dark, which means we have spent an entire day in this dream. We go and brush our teeth and go to bed. We suddenly wake up to the sound of someone screaming. We go talk to our mom, who is sitting outside of her brother's bedroom. Our mom says, "Your brother, he," and doesn't explain any further. We enter our brother's room to see that he has hung himself. We wake up screaming, saying, "Oh God!" Now at this point in the game, we have ourselves a choice. As we talk to our mom in the kitchen, we can set ourselves on a path to get a certain ending. Let's do the good ending first. When we talk to our mom, we can pick any of the answer choices. It will give us the ending either way. This is more of a freebie ending. After we eat breakfast, yet again we get bored and want to play some video games. The screen cuts to the evening time. We don't want to disturb our mom, so we go brush our teeth and head to bed. We enter yet another dream sequence where we are sitting outside of our brother's room, shocked to the core. Our mom reassures us that we had nothing to do with it and it was all her fault. We are not so sure about that and we still blame ourselves. The screen cuts. We wake up, still in the dream, and can't stop thinking about the event that unfolded. Our brother, dead. We want to take our mind off of it and go to our room to play video games. We find out that our brother in fact did not delete our game files and we just didn't plug in a USB stick that had the files on it. We are clearly really confused and sad right now and we go searching for our mom for someone to talk to. Unfortunately, after a bit of searching, we find our mom dead on the bathroom floor. She killed herself due to the anguish and regret building up inside of her. She couldn't handle it. We finally wake up, now practically going insane over these dreams, and try to find our actual mom. The doorbell rings and we go over to see who it is. We hope it's our mom, but our grandma and grandpa come in and wish to pick us up. They explain that we have been living by ourselves for a week now, and that both our mom and our brother are actually dead, and it wasn't just a dream. They also explain that we are having delusions of our family, and that we imagined our brother to not even exist. We end up going with them to their house, and we end with a shot of the player standing in the bathroom with a knife to our left side. We get the badge and the game ends. Back in the kitchen, when we talk to our mom, we decide to lie and say that we slept well, when in reality we did not. We continue the game normally up until the doorbell rings and we greet our grandparents. Like the ending subtitle suggests, we reject our delusion and our grandparents' claims, and we call them all liars. We take a knife and kill them both. Like the last ending, we get one last shot of us standing by a sink with a knife to our left. We get the ending, and the game ends. Now, time for the final ending. Again, back in the kitchen, we talk to our mom, but this time, after we explain our dream and how our brother died and how apparently we don't have a brother, we go look at our brother's room and examine his things. We don't remember another person living here. Then we go over to the picture frame with our brother in it. We ask ourselves, why is this guy from my dream in this picture? We realize that this guy is our brother, and he is, or at least was, alive at some point in time. We try to distract ourselves with video games, and the game cuts. It's evening time now, and we brush our teeth and go to bed. We have the dream of our mother reassuring us that it wasn't our fault, and we wake up. We go and check the picture frame again, and this time we say, a picture of me and my mom and my brother. We have signifying that we now know with complete certainty that this person is our brother. Then the game continues on normally with us figuring out about the USB and our mom dying. Again, we continue the game up until we talk to our grandparents. They explain that our mom and brother died. This time, however, we ask what caused my brother to end himself. They explain the whole situation and tell us not to blame ourselves. The game cuts to the sink in the bathroom with the knife. This time, the game gives us a choice to continue or to give up. Now, unfortunately, in order to get the ending, you have to click give up. I did try to click continue one time, but it did not give me the badge or the ending, We pick the knife and bring it to our throat. The game cuts, we get the badge, and the game ends. That's all I have for this video, and thanks for watching. And if you did happen to make it this far, you're cool. Thank you. Subscribe for more videos like this, and as always, have a good day.